I've been filming for several minutes and the camera was turned off. Guys, today we're going to be filming a products I regret buying. We're going to have a conversation about this. These are products that just for one reason or another, I can't get myself to use. I have some tools, I have some makeup, a hair item, a complexion skincare product. These are things that for one reason or another, some of them are good products, they just don't suit my makeup preferences. I wish I hadn't bought these. I really do. By the way, I filmed this look. I'm gonna link the video up here or here, wherever the eye goes. This is a full face of Dollar Tree makeup. It's a wild ride. If you want to see me applying and trying a variety of products, there were some hits, there were some misses. Also, if you want to see me attempt to apply liquid liner for the first time in my life with truly miraculous results, check that out. Okay, so the first product I should discuss, as I've been waving it around like a magic wand, is this brush. It is from the brand Hans Derma, I don't know. I purchased it on Amazon quite some time ago. It's supposed to be used for applying face masks, and I apply them with my hands. I just do. And I see people on Instagram and YouTube applying them, you know, with these brushes, and they look just so bougie and fabulous. I've never used this. I've owned it for several years now. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just not. The next product I feel like people are gonna be mad about, but people love this. This is the Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. I've used some of this, like I've used a good amount. This is a small bottle. It's the 3.3 fluid ounce size. I bought this just to try because there was so much hype around it. And first of all, this is probably a small enough size that I would not have noticed results anyhow. I didn't really notice any difference with this. However, the issue I have is that it's so fussy to apply. You have to have damp towel dried hair. You put it on and you leave it for at least 10 minutes, longer if you want to, in theory, achieve better results. I am never going to do that. I'm never going to get my hair wet and then stand in my bathroom with wet hair with this product on it for 10 to 20 minutes. The way that I used it the few times I did, I got in the shower and got all wet and then like reached out of the shower and grabbed a towel and like dried my hair a little bit and then put the stuff in and then tried to manufacture things to do for 10 minutes, like shaving my legs or putting on a face mask, but those things don't take me 10 minutes. Apparently those things take me 2 to 4 minutes. And then I was just standing in the shower. I'm not going to use the rest of this. It was kind of expensive. I wish I hadn't bought it. Okay, the next product is the only, no it's not. No it is. It's the only skincare item I have, and this is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. Again, I got a small size of this to try. It's 13 grams, not huge. So the idea of this product is that it has this little hole here. This is just like a dry powder. Got some on my finger, and you're supposed to get this on your hand, mix it with a little bit of water, and then use it as an exfoliant. Again, this is one that it's too fussy for me. I'm not gonna use it. It's much less fussy than the Olaplex. I have already a daily exfoliator that I love. I'll pop it there. When you already have something you love that's easy, it's already like a gel formula, why am I gonna go the extra step? So I don't know. I knew this, I think, like the mask brush. I knew this about myself. I already had the other one that I love. I fell victim to the internet. These brushes. This is the Real Techniques foundation brush. I don't have the packaging any longer to tell you what the name of this line is. I'll put it here if I can find it. But these brushes were having a moment, this style of brush rather, and I can't afford, I think the first ones were maybe Artist Couture. I can't afford those. So I saw these at Ulta. It came in a set. There was this one, I think like a blush or powder brush. It was a little smaller than this. A huge one that, come to think of it, would have been the powder brush. And then this little tiny, like toothbrush size one for eyeshadow. I've decluttered all of the other ones. They were terrible. Hello. My dog is concerned since I made a high-pitched noise. Say hi. Does anyone else talk to their dog using a disgusting baby voice? At any rate, I've decluttered all of the other brushes except for this one. This was the least distasteful of them all for me, the foundation. For the powder products, these are densely, like these are dense brushes. Trying to put like, I don't know, for blush, I kind of like to sweep it around. This kind of just like deposited it all in one spot, and then I felt like I couldn't blend it. But I just don't like, I don't know, it feels like a hairbrush or like a toothbrush. My dog is still concerned. I don't like it. I don't like using it. I don't like it. This was stupid. This was another one. It was stupid of me to buy. This is the e.l.f. Glitter Primer. This is not actually a bad product. She looks like glue. It's tacky. Like it blends out, you know, clear. It's real tacky. But guess who doesn't wear glitter on their eyes? The next one. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is another one that I don't like the experience of using. I don't really wear primers. I have a Benefit one that I love for pore filling just around here. But again, it's just like a cream. Get it on my finger, just rub it in and go on. With this, it's like you gotta like scrape it out. Be so careful that you don't use too much because then people say it's gonna pill up. It feels nice. You know, it feels super smoothing. This is just one that my lazy self is not going to bother with. I just use moisturizer and a little bit of the cream pore filling primer when I'm really feeling extra. But now we're really into the makeup items. This one, I feel I'm disgruntled about this. So this is a Colourpop single pressed powder shadow in glass bowl. And this color is so stinking beautiful. I bought this because I watched a J Kissa video. If I can find it, I'll link it below. It was several years ago. This shade is so pretty. It's just this gorgeous blue-green kind of mauve-y reflect. It's so pretty. This has made it through declutter after declutter because it's a gorgeous shade. I don't wear shades like this, you guys. I think I've worn this twice and I've owned it for 3 years probably. And I'm probably not going to get rid of it now either because it's so pretty, but I just gravitate towards more neutrals. I don't do a lot of color on my eyes. And now, while we're talking about Colourpop, here's another one that's a gorgeous product. This is their Super Shock Blush highlighter in Flexitarian. The internet made me do it again, yet again. This is such a blinding highlighter. Oh my god, they're so creamy. It feels amazing. Holy smokes. Like, look at that. Good night. So blinding. Guess who doesn't like blinding highlighters? My go-to is the Essence Pure Nude. I adore it. I really like the Balm Mary Luminizer. That one's gorgeous. And if I'm feeling kind of extra, then I go for Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. This is just too much for me. I need to give this to somebody who will use it because, again, like, I figured this might be dried out because I've had this one for years. It still feels perfect and amazing. The formulas are insane. This lasts a long time. It's too blinding. All right, Colourpop, I'm coming for you today, apparently. I love Colourpop, by the way. I'm waiting on an order from them right now, which I will film when it comes in, but I adore Colourpop. So many of their products I love, but because they come out with so many things, I think it gives us the opportunity to find more things we dislike. This one's ridiculous. This is a Colourpop palette that I made myself, and I don't use it. These the shimmery ones, beautiful. The mattes though, I didn't love lots of these. They just weren't as pigmented as I hoped they would be. Like this yellow one, it's kind of like, can I contort myself into a pretzel? Like, it looks so vibrant and gorgeous in the pan. Doesn't do a lot. This one is, see, this one is, she's pretty. That's this one. That's a color I'm not gonna wear. The theme of this video is I lied to myself. This one's pretty, but it's like a orange. I picked the long and the short of this is I picked some shades that are very beautiful, but that don't speak to me. They don't speak to my makeup preferences. I have so many palettes that I adore, and I felt like this was going to be one I loved more than the others because I made it myself, but I just don't use it. Okay, speaking of palettes, the Lorac Pro 2. A lot of people did not like this one. I really gravitated towards it because it's more neutral, and I love me some neutrals. I also fell in love with this navy color here, and the quality of these shadows is there. The quality of these shadows is wonderful, but I don't wear navy eyeshadow. Some of these are really beautiful. This rosé shade, man, like, are you kidding me? What, I put this at one point in like my everyday makeup bag that my one of my kids bought me for Christmas to try and force myself to use it. And what I found with this was that I was doing the same look over and over. I was going in with Buff. This one has a dip in it, and then either light brown or Nectar in the crease, then topping it with rosé. And I was just using those same tones over and over. And when I tried to use the other ones, I don't know, I just felt kind of uninspired, and I just don't use it. I just don't use it. It's very expensive. A blush. Guys, this is old school. Look at this, is a Wet n Wild blush. It's in the shade Berry Shimmer. I don't even think they make this anymore. Look at this packaging. I'll put a picture up here of what the packaging looks like now. I'll check too to see if they still make this, but this is way too dark for me. Way too dark. Like, look at that. It's not a good color for me. Way too dark. I kept convincing myself that I needed to keep it. Obviously, this has made it through apparently decades of declutters. I kept trying to convince myself that I needed it because I didn't have like a red toned blush. I had lots of pinks and mauves, but I don't wear it. So, because it looks like clown makeup on me, it's also got to be expired. It has to be. All right, the last two products I have are from Dose of Colors. These are their liquid lipsticks. I have the shades Stone and Truffle, and I bought these, I think, at an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I got a good deal. They were like half off. And the shades are beautiful. These have like a cult following. People love these. So this one here is the shade Stone, and then this one is Truffle. These, if you like matte liquid lipsticks, these are great. They take a little while, at least on my lips, to dry, but once they dry down, they are there. They're not going anywhere. But I don't like matte liquid lipsticks. I find them uncomfortable, and I bought these because I love the idea of not having to constantly reapply my lip product. What I wear on a day-to-day basis is just chapstick. I also love the Balm.com from Glossier. But these were supposed to be some really comfortable liquid lipsticks, so I wanted to give them a try. I guess I'm not mad that I bought them because they are good, the colors are beautiful, and they're definitely more comfortable than many liquid lipsticks I have worn. But I know myself, again, I like really moisturizing, hydrating products, and so I don't know why I thought these would feel like a bullet lipstick. They're matte liquid lipsticks. So I regret buying them for that reason. That's all I have for you today. Those are the products. I wish I had just saved my money and not purchased. I think the moral of the story is, to thine own self, be true. Thank you for watching. If you guys like this style of video, let me know down below. Subscribe. I post videos a few times a week. Thanks for watching.